When Nikon announced the D3s in 2009, they signalled their intent to create a nocturnal beast, a DSLR that could tame the light, or rather, the lack of it. The D4 in 2012 was the natural evolution of the D3s. More resolution, faster, tighter performance. 2 years on, and we're back to an S. And we expect this naturally to be the ultimate of low-light monsters. It's a D4s, so it inherits a lot from the D4. Unfortunately, that means the XQD slot. Everything else looks unchanged too.
There have been very few changes to the actual body. Apparently the grip is deeper. The AF on button is easier to press, still feels spongy. And this selector is not rubber anymore, it's plastic. Apparently the grip on the portrait orientation for your thumb is redesigned. Wow. And then we have a new battery, which will give you about 400 extra shots.
Ethernet speed is 10 times faster too, yeah. But so far the D4s means a couple of new buttons and rubber. Whoop-de-doo. With the stuff inside, no different. Well, we know by now that the S doesn't mean too much of a change. This is Natalia. She likes running, has a healthy set of lungs, and is going head to head with the D4s.
The key word is subtle. This has the same sensor as the D4, the 16 megapixel sensor, but they have improved the processor. It's XSpeed 4 now. You kind of expect them to do that because the D3300 has an XSpeed 4.
Oh, cheeky girl gave herself a head start. I'm confident that the D4s is going to blitz it, however. In some ways the XSpeed 4 processor doesn't mean too much. It means it can do the same as the D3300 now, 1080 60p video, giving you video quality that is very average. You have a higher interval shooting limit, up to 9,999 now, but the XSpeed 4 means more than that. Now it ekes out 1 FPS more to give it a maximum burst of 11 FPS. Mind you, the initial problem wasn't Natalia versus D4s, it was Natalia versus loads of statue Bruce Lee fans.
So many people, so easily for an AF system to get distracted. But this is the D4s. Nikon apparently redesigned the auto-focusing system for the D4s. Minor revisions, and it does an incredibly good job with this 58 1.4G. Shallow depth field. Should be hard to focus.
The 58mm focus speed is a bit hog-like with the D610. On the D4s, it's like a hog with a rocket up its backside. It's the same AF sensor, but the algorithm's tweaked apparently. In all honesty, not much of a difference.
And also you've got this new group area mode.
With the group area AF mode, it really helps with tracking and continuous autofocus. It works a treat. Forget algorithms and crap like that. All you need to know is, it's bloody good. It's when the sun has dipped below the horizon that the D4s really shines, however.
Naturally they've bumped up the burst rate, now it's got 11 FPS over 10 FPS for the D4, and it's with continuous autofocus too. And the buffer is increased, so now you can do 200 JPEGs, 104 RAW. You've got a small RAW size now, so you can do 176 small RAW size photos without the camera conking out.
Useful for photographers who shoot sports or action and need a raw flexibility, long bursts but don't need big files. The output at ISO 5000 is so clean you could eat your dinner off of it. It seems like it has no limit, no breaking point. Then you come to a point where it does top out. Still, at ISO 40,000 on the backlit Natalia, the shadow details are still not too shabby. I think the limit for usable files is at around ISO 51,200. Anything above that is for paps, pervs, and for bragging rights. Noise performance is improved over D4 however. The D4s is impressive, although the evolution doesn't seem as revolutionary as the D3s was. This is a tweak of the D4, and don't get me wrong, it is a fantastic workhorse of a pro camera. It's just not hugely improved. It doesn't necessitate an upgrade from the D4. The numbers and figures are phenomenal. The bar has been raised. As an upgrade, it is nothing special. As a camera in its own right, well, this is a complete beast.